Middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
When I say trash, he's trash. And I ain't to be played with.
Barbosa kicks to Rush. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Out to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And that one's good. 9 points for Love.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Count that one.
Yes.
Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him. And we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Cleveland leading by 7. Pass to Irving. LeBron drives in. Smith with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kicks it out to Love for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. That's 12 points for Kevin Love.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Thompson misses.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Thompson, and he gets it to go.
Too easy.
Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, and their offense scorching now. Red hot. They've really turned it on.
I just don't know if you can play any better offensively, making it look easy out there.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Warriors, 4th.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Back to Love. Smith for 3. Cleveland the rebound. On its way from Irving for 2. The wing jumper off target.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. It's stolen by Green. Here's Iguodala. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Quick hands on the steal and then just bad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. No good on the free throw. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And he's good on the second. Warriors trailed by 11. Barbosa passes to Ezeli. James in the post. Guarded by Spates. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Livingston kicks to Ezeli. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Ezeli's got his first bucket in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now the Warriors moving it up. Barnes can't get it to go.
Score one more time.
Kicks to Smith. Lots of room. And that one's good.
Next time out, I'm gonna sub my
Smith's got 5.
Show you how to play with Cleveland.
Here's Livingston. Makes it off the glass. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
You see it, man. The stats speak for themselves. 60% field goal, 5 for 8 3-pointers. You ain't finna get on and do it like that, boy.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Jefferson. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Fry in at the 4 slot.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
We all know Mozgov.
Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Curry.
Mozgov got defense with Fry.
Fry with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The drive by Shumpert. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Timeout called the Warriors.
He taking out there, he don't know what to do. I ain't even got the starters in.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's Curry with the drive. Mozgov with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage.
Never dribble with Richardson.
They've got a big lead. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
On its way from Curry for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Oh, man.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Shoots the 3, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Rush in for Barnes.
Brandon Rush.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides. But there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. As you said, Greg, there are a ton of sibling pairs in the NBA, even more, Clark, if you include the D-League.
Well, you start with the Plumlees, the Gasols, the Teagues, Zellers. For twins, you have the Lopez twins, Morris twins, the Zellers, Gasols, Teagues, Steph, and Seth Curry. Count 2 with the D-League.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Playing with my bench.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cleveland leading by 13. Three-pointer, Dellavedova.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Jefferson with the three. And good on the basket. Book it.
Yeah, a little
Jefferson's
advice.
got
Any
the
one of
lead
y'all
up
want
to
to play, but
14
don't
now
leave me
for the
open. I
Cavs.
make all shots.
They double team Curry. Here's Barnes. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
It's Jefferson outside. And another three for Cleveland.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Unloads. No good off the front iron.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
That's good. 10 points for Steph Curry.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Here's Mozgov. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers on top.
Like I said, I'm the king of
And we're
2K.
getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. We'll see how much things change up here.
PS4. Holla at me.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. They've got Festus Ezeli. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. Then it's Rush. And it's Spates in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's James. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Barbosa.
Just playing around.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Warriors trailed by 10 and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Shot from 12. Oh, that's blocked. But they recover it. Stolen. Pass to Rush. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Back.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Timeout called the Warriors. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Irving attacking. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it
Now
up
I'm
a little
finna turn
bit.
up.
Now they've got to come up with some stops.
James against Thompson. Love dishes to Irving. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
6 to shoot. Love the pass to Irving. It's stolen by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. It's deflected. And stolen by James. Trying to find Steph. He's got it now.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
And the rejection by Love.
That's some more rugged play from them inside.
See, I ain't been good at
Decent
one
edge and
pass, but
rebound.
it can tell right now.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Yeah, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
A true player knows on that fourth quarter hit, the 2-minute mark, it's crunch time.
And the Warriors with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And the Warriors get it back. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
J.R. Smith. First personal foul, 2 seconds.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Curry dishes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The kick out to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Green with the rebound.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Now he got a chance to catch up. Yeah, I think he's going to do it.
He gets it to go. And now just a 1-point Cleveland lead. James in the post. It's up against Thompson. They get the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display tonight.
Inside, Bogut drives in. Count it.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Here's James. Yes!
And he gives them the lead with that basket there. That's his trademark, folks, exploding to get to the rim.
They double him with LeBron. Curry with him. He's picked up by LeBron. LeBron against Barnes. Money!
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
You finna lose, and I'm recording this on YouTube, bro. Just getting recorded.
James outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 4th foul of the contest. James outside. They could win it. And lots of contact there.
Real
So the
easy.
shot. He'll shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the
Real
ground.
easy. He
Yeah, I
shot
agree
it.
with you there, but at least they did get
Play
two
with
on
him the
top.
whole
That is
game.
the one saving grace of that situation.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1 spot.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Warriors trailed by 4. And the slam dunk by Spates.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Curry, here we go. And stolen by LeBron. Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. Smith's shot is good.
A wide open 3.
This is to show
And
y'all
much
I
better
wasn't
communication
playing.
defensively.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush.
Harrison Barnes.
Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Curry again, serving. And Curry, here we go. Can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Getting to work on the glass.
That's his first personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Now the dish to Love. For 3, Smith. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's 13 points for Smith.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Barbosa with the steal. Here's Barnes. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast breaks.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front.
Too
They're
easy.
clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Got Curry and can't make a
And
wide open
clearly,
shot. Watch.
we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns, didn't they, Clark? It wasn't even close in this extra period.
Well, funny that after 4 quarters of looking like such evenly matched teams, overtime would be a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
Finally, some bragging rights in this season series. Tonight's win is going to finish them off at 1 victory against 2 losses for the year against the Warriors.
And you have to look back at this and see the
cook 'em
huge
like
game
that.
it was for James. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
On its way from Barbosa for 2. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And they had some nervous moments.